All right, so today we're going to do a little video on how to prepare your house for listing photos. So it's always important that you want to have the photos be as great as they possibly can be to showcase your home that you've invested in and for it to be shown on all of the online sites in the best way possible. So Rob and I have created a how-to prep list for the sellers that are looking to do this and go through this process. And then if you have any questions, we can chat about this later. So I have a helpful sheet that I'm going to kind of go through, but I'm also going to do a little bit of a candid walkthrough of this home. This is one of our Airbnbs, and so we've used this, and so it's a great place just to stage how this could look. All right, some of the basics are just making sure the house is clean and organized and well lit for the photo shoot. Now it's daytime outside, so sometimes you can get away with not having all of the lights on so the natural light can filter in and things aren't distorted by color. But in this situation, I'm going to show you what to do if you are going to have your lights on and even just in preparation for your listing. So for instance, this lamp over here, we notice that one light bulb is working and the other one on the front is not. So taking out any light bulbs that aren't working, replacing those before listing in photos is a great idea. Keeping ceiling fans dusted, areas dusted and clutter-free. It's okay to have a little tray of magazines. It's all right to have a candle or some coasters as long as they're well placed and they fit in with the decor. But anything that would be excess, like tissue boxes or medication bottles or additional remotes or people's cell phones, things like that, you want to tuck away in some drawers. Just tuck them away. Sometimes the photographer and I, as a listing agent, will just tuck things away in drawers and tell you where they are later or try to put them back for you. But the best thing to do is just to have those out of the view and out of the shot, because you don't want everyone that sees these photos to see your personal items either. All right, so when you're dealing with windows, you want to make sure that the blinds, if you have slats on your blinds, that they're completely horizontal so that the natural light can just come in through in an easy way into the home and that you can see outside to see what the view is from those windows. Always a good idea to clear the glass too, inside and out, before the photo shoot. All right, now we're talking about front doors or entryways. You'll notice this one has a wreath. Well, you have to get it pretty closely to see it, so the photos probably won't catch that. But a spider has done a really nice job of getting some cobwebs going here. So in a perfect world, you're going to clean that glass though before the photos. Clean off that wreath, make sure that this area looks nice, no fingerprints from children or for pets, just so that everything looks just as good as it can be. All right, for a kitchen, the kitchen is one of the spaces where everybody wants a really nice kitchen, right? So what we want to do is we want to make sure that your counter, even though you have some items on it, isn't too cluttered. So if you notice that you have too many things on your counter, which honestly some of this could come up if we had some shelves, I would be moving some of that up on an open shelf. I don't have that ability, but if you tuck away any of the cookbooks or anything like that so that there's just as few items as possible on the counter, that's good. You don't want to leave coffee in the coffee pot. You want a nice clean coffee pot if you have one available. If you've got a tea kettle, placing it on your stove is fine. Have it where it looks nice, where the handle's upraised. You want to have your pots and pans organized. No dirty dishes in the sink. No lights flashing on your dishwasher. Make sure the dishwasher cycle's been completed and any dishes have been removed. And don't leave any dishes also into the dispenser. Make sure this is clear. Now, something that I'm guilty of is I like my magnets. So over here, I've got like 3 or 4 magnets over here. You'll just want to put away those magnets for the time of the photos. You put them back if you want to after. Just tuck these away in a basket or a drawer and then put them back on when you're finished with the photos or with the listing. All right, here we are in the bathroom. Another famous place that we want to make sure that we have this really, really well in our photos. So you're going to want to have, people like to see what kind of shower sprayer that you have or what kind of fixtures you have. So if you can, go ahead and and kind of dress up your shower curtain a little bit so that it looks like you can see and you're not hiding anything behind, and you can kind of see what kind of fixtures you have. Also, toilet seats always down, and I mean always down. We always want to have that best look for the shot. And you also want to have everything clean, towels rolled up nicely in an area or put away. And then if you have a little window in there, just having some little accent or something is nice. So again, that natural light can come through. We aren't able to do a horizontal slat in this one, but it still looks really nice and stylish. So we're going to leave it like that for the shoot. So here in the shower, you might want to hide the soaps. And I know this sounds a little extreme, but usually going around, if you run around with a basket just before your photo shoot, and you can just tuck these things away. So I'm just going to put them in here, maybe put them in a closet. And that way, for the photos, it's not going to be there. People aren't going to be distracted by all the soaps. And then you can just pop this in a closet, and the bathroom will just look as clean as can be.
Yes.
Okay, so here we are in the bedroom. In the bedroom, we're going to make sure that the bed is made nicely. Now, it doesn't matter if you do a hospital corner or how you make your bed. Just make sure it's nice and neat. You don't have any creases. Tuck under the sheets or roll them over a little bit and make sure all your pillows are nicely lined. It's nice to decorate with some accent pillows, maybe have just a nice feature. Again, you don't want to draw attention to anything. You want it to look like it was supposed to be like that. All right, so this bedroom does not happen to have any side tables, but if you did have a side table and you have a lamp on it, a lot of times people keep their lip balm, they keep their tissues, they keep their CPAP machine, they keep magazines, books that might be distracting for the photo shoot. You just want to tuck all of that away in a drawer if you can, or a basket, phone chargers, anything like that, remote controls for the TV, anything that looked like would be a distraction. Just put it away for the photos and then you can take it back out.